Okay, so this is the fourth and final match of the round of 8 for Sunday Night Fights, and it's Mighty Owl versus Sean. A bit of a grudge match because I remember when they played against each other a couple weeks ago, they had some like really insane games. It seemed like there was some not like drawn out so much. It's just like real slugfests. So this will be fun to watch. And Mighty Owl is running. I mean, it looks kind of like Handlock. I see Ancient Watcher, I see Sludge Belcher, but I also see like Keltu's Odds. So that's this is going to be interesting to see. I mean, he's got the Zombie Chow out there, so seems pretty standard, pretty close to Handlock. And Sean, it looks like he's running mid-range Hunter. I mean, if there's any indication of mid-range Hunter, it's going to be Savannah Highmane, right? But hey, this is Sean. It could be Savannah Highmane and like 6 Murlocs. You never know. So we'll see. We love Murlocs. Well, that card's like just in time. And his hand looks awfully full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, it looks like, I mean, you pretty much just want to drop the Mountain Giant here, I would imagine. And he even gets to bomb off the Mad Scientist. That way he can use the Zombie Chow to sort of proc the Freezing Trap. And we see that actually Sean's holding both the Freezing Traps. So now Mighty Owl should know that that's going to be a Snake Trap. And Sean might feel he's lost the element of surprise here a bit. I think he really wants to clear off the Zombie Chow and load a Freezing Trap, but I don't think he can do it all in one turn. And what do you hope for here? Misha? Do you want Misha this time? I mean, I guess none of that worked. So he's just going to go ahead and smack him in the face. Smack him in the face. And he still didn't get to load that Freezing Trap. That's the problem. So Mighty Owl kind of takes a bit of the momentum here. I think having correctly assessed that it's a Snake Trap, he's just going to go ahead and pour on as much damage onto this Hunter as possible. There's no Taunt Giver yet, but I don't see Sean finding a way to deliver enough damage on this turn to really threaten the Warlock. And unfortunately, he himself is being threatened pretty seriously here. I think he doesn't have a choice. I think he has to put up the Freezing Trap and hope. I mean, it's going to be fairly easy for the Owl to assess that the Freezing Trap has just been loaded. So the question is, like, does he attack with the Giant, or does he sort of play it, sort of, you know, throw something else out there that he can get on the board? Now we see Sean got some of the health back from the Zombie Chow, so he's probably not even going to be quite so worried at this point. But I think Mighty Owl has just realized he probably can't attack in with that Giant if he wants to leave him on the board and not pay to get him out again at a cost of 2 more. I mean, you're always going to have a nice full hand, but at this point, he probably wants to find another way to proc that trap. Nope, he's going to go ahead and swing in, and it's not explosive, my friend. So he drops a Sludgy. And do you want to give him that other Zombie Chow? Do you want to offer the Hunter 5 more health, which I'm sure he's going to find a way to get at it? So I don't know if that's like the best option there. I mean, obviously you need to be able to counter and do some damage, but this is the problem with like running 2 Zombie Chows in a deck. You really are just offering a lot of health back to your opponent if you don't get those out immediately early and just start clearing up the board while he's still got full health. You know, like this is a lot of health to give your opponent. We'll see if Sean can capitalize on that. What we do know is that he doesn't want to just put up another Freezing Trap. and have the mad scientist go back that way, or the zombie child go back that way. I think he's just trying to figure out there's like no sort of direct way through the sludge belcher, and it's gonna cost him one of his Leox. I mean, he could play Knife Juggler and Lotho, but it still doesn't really matter. So he just plays Knife Juggler Freeze, taps that hero power, and passes his turn over. And look at that draw. And so here's what the Mighty Owl has to consider. I mean, he's probably got a big advantage considering the card advantage. He's got so many options, but yeah, you want to send the Zombie Chow back. You don't need to give him that health. You've got options. You've got choices. Why would you attack that one, though? Oh, because he's going to Shadow Flame? Okay. So he gets the Snake Trap out. I don't think... I mean, the Juggler... If it hits the Sludge Belcher twice, we lose the Sludge Belcher. That's once. He needs to hit it one more time. Oh, he did. That is oh, that is the beauty of the snake trap knife juggler setup. If it does the right kind of shot, look at this. Look at these snakes. I mean, he has to Shadow Flame here, doesn't he? I guess he's gonna Mortal Coil and see what he draws into. Now, was that just to get the extra card there, so you don't have to tap for it, just to make sure he gets that extra one draw? Considering the play was pretty clear anyway. We see Sean goes ahead and drops Savannah Highmane here. Just keeps hitting face with his hero power. I think the Warlock's trying to measure out a play that somehow involves Molten Giant. So he's looking at the healing. He's looking at his options. I think, is that a Defender of Argus we see tucked back in there? If he's got the Defender of Argus, I mean, he can put up a kind of a wall here, you know? That is Defender of Argus, isn't it? Yeah. Instead he goes Molten first and then heals, and that's a nice big threat, especially since Sean can't get through right away. Well, that will help a little bit, but it only helps clear a path. It doesn't really clear anything off or allow the Savannah Highmane to do a great deal of damage. He can, however, if he wants to dump his hand. He can play all of his cards, and is that the right thing to do? Because you see the pressure that the Owl is starting to build up on his board, and he's got a lot of cards in his hand. Obviously, he's going to have like a lot of answers, and I just think that this Hunter deck is starting to run out of steam. So maybe just hero power here and use the kill command to finish off the giant, if that's the case, on the following turn. I mean, do you just throw down your other giant now? Do you throw down KT? I mean, you're not gonna end up replacing anything. Your best play is probably gonna be to play Thorison or Taunt. You know, you could play the Twilight Drake and the Defender of Argus on this turn. I think that's actually the play he's looking at. You're gonna tap first. Oh wow, and see, I was gonna say, because if you tap, you can't play Twilight Drake and Defender of Argus, but he taps into Sun Fury Protector, and that's gonna wrap it up, I would say, because he can't make it through both of these taunts, can he? Let's see, he's got a possible 10 on one side and 6 on the... Yeah, he can't go through both these taunts. And I just don't think he limits the damage enough, even if he just kills off Molten Giant here. I'm always thinking he's trying to figure it out, but I think he's just going to come to the same conclusion. And well, he's going to try a little bit. I mean, what's the count on the board? You see 4, you see 7, 9. We see 9 damage for the warlock and 10 health for the hunter. Ironically, there isn't actually any sort of burst or AoE or anything for the warlock right now. Well, there you go. That does it. Defender of Argus will pump those minions up enough to end that game. And Mighty Owl will take the first one versus Sean in this best out of 3 match. And look at this, these guys are hungry. Straight into the next game. None of this waiting around like we were earlier. So what is Owl bringing in his warrior? Looks like Patron. When we see Dread Corsair, I think that's Patron Warrior. Yep. And Sean playing with Druid. And he was mentioning earlier that he forgot that I had sort of put a semi-ban on Druid. And the reason I'm having problems with Druid right now in our tournaments is because when we're doing these videotape matches where we're streaming and spectating, there's a bug in Hearthstone that is, if you've seen any of the old tournament videos that we've made, when you pick Druid cards that give you an option and they come up on the screen, you end up, and the boys are pushing for auto loss. It's just killing the viewability because these option cards stay up on the screen through the entirety of the match. Even if you play another option card, you start with like Wrath and it leaves both those options up. Even when you go to play like Druid of the Claw, they're both still there. So yeah, Sean, I think, got into the tournament late tonight, forgetting that Druid was banned. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him slide on it on this one. Hopefully, better planning will prevent it in the future, but it's possible he doesn't have any traditional Druid cards right now that are going to screw up our viewing pleasure. We'll see, though. A Druid lock. I mean, like we see lots of cards, no option cards. Perhaps he ran home and made a couple of changes to make sure that wouldn't happen. Now, do you just silence the Armorsmith here? Are you saving this for like a really good target? Can you coin out Sludge Belcher? Can you coin out Azure Drake? I mean, he's got the axe loaded, so he's really, he's going to pretty much kill anything you play. Sludge Belcher's got to be the best option, right? The problem with Sludge Belcher is it doesn't kill either of the creatures that are already on the board. He's got both Innervates in hand. I mean, I imagine we're going to see Dr. Boom right here. I think the whole rule, especially when playing Druid deck, is, the earlier you can get Dr. Boom out, the better. And just pray your opponent doesn't have a big game hunter ready to go. You're going to take kind of a small Battle Rage draw. But draws into more draw, so I suppose it's all one big self-fulfilling prophecy. You just draw into draw, so you can keep drawing. Eventually you run out of cards, but by then you should have won. Well, the Druid deck is going to start delivering an awful lot of punch on the board. That's for sure. The question is here is like how does he want to sort of manage it? Is he's going to go ahead and straight silence through? And look, it's an option. It's an option. There it is. Oh God, Sean just broke the game. I think we're gonna have to fire him. I mean, not that he works for us or that we pay him or anything, but we're still gonna have to fire him. Look at this. Ruined my stream. Yep, you're fired. Okay, so I think we might just have to go out and back in again because I really don't want to stare at this. This game could take time. Does he put Thorson out? Can I see that he's going to put Thorson out? Can I at least see so I know that there's a possibility that this could end in a reasonable amount of time? I have to leave. We have to come back in. Alright, let's go back in and see. I wonder if it matters, like, if you're spectating the Druid or not. I suppose it doesn't matter for us because we're going to be seeing both cards, so we're always going to see the options as they're presented to the Druid. But, oh God, see, and look, this is the thing. I'm waiting. If he plays Druid of the Claw here, and it goes buggy again, I'm going to be so miffed, I tell you. There we go. Druid of the Claw. Options. No. Skips through the options. So there you go. Like, sometimes, maybe it's okay, sometimes it's not. We probably won't be able to see the Owls cards for the rest of the game, but in case anybody was paying attention from a couple minutes ago, we know he's got a Patron, a Warsong Commander. We know he had just played Thorson. We know he's got that Acolyte of Pain, a Whirlwind. There's plenty of stuff. Unfortunately, he can't really charge the patrons up off of anything on Sean's board, except for the Grove Tender, the Keeper of the Grove, possibly a Boombot, but the Boombots can cause real problems too. So this is where... Nope, he did it again. Look, he did it again. He made the option, and it's broken again. And yeah, Hearthstone needs to fix that. But right now... it's so frustrating. I think we're just going to go ahead and watch it from the Owl's point of view and see if that works a little bit better. Fired, Sean. And luckily, this match just takes frickin' forever to play, so it's not like we're really missing anything in the minute or so we're gone. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at this setup. This is huge. Look at all these creatures on the board. Oh my god, both those Berserkers are going to get 8, and then they're going to get 7. That'll do it. The Mighty Owl is going to take this match, I think. I haven't done the math yet, but I'm pretty sure it means lose. Okay. So what do we see? We see 28. That looks like lethal. Good game, sir. And that'll be it. Mighty Owl takes this first round match. Well played.